Lillian Alling is an original Canadian opera that was commissioned by the Vancouver Opera many years ago. Last month was the world premiere at the Queen Elizabeth Theatre. James Wright of the Vancouver Opera tells us the fascinating story of Lillian Alling.
Lillian Alling was a real person. She lived in the 1920s. She came from Russia. She decided for some reason to go home by walking west across North America. And we know just a little bit of facts about her, but those bare facts of going from New York to Atlin, BC, and eventually up into Alaska, and we don't really know what happened to her from then. She's very mysterious. So that's the real person. And then our librettist, John Morell, who wrote the play, the words for the opera, and the composer, John Astasio, took that bare-bones story and developed a whole backstory and a reason for the trip and what happens to her. And so it tells the story of a woman who, alone, almost always on foot, very little protection, a lead pipe to protect her, the clothes on her back, traveled across the country in the 1920s in search of a man. It's beautiful, beautiful music. People worry that new music or contemporary opera is going to be hard to listen to. It's going to be dissonant, it won't have melodies. But John's music is gorgeous. Tunes, arias, big chorus numbers, and really wonderful orchestration. There's a huge challenge of depicting from Ellis Island into Brooklyn, into North Dakota, into the prairies of Canada, Vancouver, the wilderness of northern BC, and doing that seamlessly and smoothly, and not bringing the curtain down a lot and changing the scenery a lot. So we used a lot of video. The challenge for the set design team was to come up with a stage that basically stayed the same as far as physical structure, but from the use of video was constantly changing and moving from one scene to the next.
Although Lillian Alling is no longer running in Vancouver, the season is just getting started for the Vancouver Opera.
Lucia di Lammermoor, which is a romantic, traditional, red-blooded Italian opera about a young woman who's forced into a marriage by her brother. She's the ward of her brother who arranges this marriage for political and financial reasons. So that's the first week of December. And then early February, we're doing an unusual, not very often produced Mozart work called La Clemenza di Tito, the clemency of Titus. And Mozart was commissioned to write this opera. See, they were commissioning operas then too, to celebrate the coronation of a king. And then we close the year with La Traviata, which is just one of the great all-time operas by Verdi. When people are seeing this interview, Lillian will be over. So hopefully they will have all come to Lillian, because it's really a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see a new work about BC and Canada sung in English. But try Lucia and try the Mozart opera or the Traviata. They're all great pieces, and everyone is welcome. No previous experience necessary.